Crux of the matter is that there was a lot of what young people like saying, there's a lot of eating happening.
Yeah.
There's a lot of eating happening. And, you know, when I came, one of the things I said was, you know, I really, there's a lot that has happened. And, you know, when we look at these things, my main concern was to say, there must be recognition to the fact that when you eat and when you steal, you're taking away from another person. Yeah. You're taking away from the healthcare sector. You're taking away from. And so the crux of the matter is that there are incidences that are currently being investigated, not only by the ACC. We've also reported cases to the police outright, whereby, and I mentioned also, where one particular investigation that is now coming to an end, and we will definitely provide the results thereof, is when we found that drugs were delivered at the facility, and then drugs were removed from the facility, and then they were taken and they were sold, or they attempted to sell it back to us. Our own drugs.
Already paid for by the ministry.
Already paid for by the ministry. So it's like, you take my watch from me now, and then I'm worrying about it, and I'm stressing about it, and then 3 days later, you know, I'm told, oh, there's this, you know, watch being sold.
Do you want it?
You know, do you want it?
Yeah.
So when I learned of this, I was having a conversation with the ED, and I said, man, people have guts, eh? People have guts, and it comes from the fact that, you know, so the crux of the matter is, number one, there have been reports of theft, outright theft, so people stealing, you know, drugs, but then also there have been issues in terms of governance issues that have been raised, conflict of interest that have been raised, where you are the same person responsible for approving, and you are the same person approving a company that you have shares in. So there are a lot of issues, and in the summary that I gave in Parliament, it was very brief for the sake of time. There's a lot that's been going on, and the investigation is ongoing. The details of how far the investigation is, etc., you will not be able to provide at such time because the investigation is ongoing. But it really involves governance issues, conflict of interest, theft, and these are things that we are now trying to get, not trying, these are things that we are now